Hey everybody, I wanted to give an update kind of where I'm at in terms of the build. So I've managed to finish off roughing in both of the bunks, and I brought in obviously the galley cabinet to make sure that everything is working. Right now everything is just dry fit in, there's no screws, it's not secured in any way, it's actually just fitting really well. Um, and it's working out really well. I'm super happy with how it's laying out. It's actually a little more space in here than I expected. Um, but it's going really well. You can see I've got a hole right here in the cabinet below me, which also provides support for both of the bunks. That hole will get covered with some perforated metal, as well as the doors for the galley and the electrical cabinet, just to kind of give airflow. So the main thing that I wanted to make sure was that I got airflow through the back of the van when the doors are open and that air doesn't get trapped. Again, to fight that idea of condensation. All of both of the bunks have basically a bunch of holes in them to actually help with airflow underneath the mattresses, again, to stop that condensation. I did make one mistake. On the lower bunk, I started cutting slats, or like long holes. I'm not sure exactly what I was thinking with that because it actually destabilized that board. So I ended up only doing half of that and then drilling holes in the back half. So pro tip there, don't do what I did. Just drill holes. It keeps the board a lot more stable and strong. But overall, it's going pretty well. I realized that one of the things that I didn't mention in terms of the next steps is that I need to build the cabinets, the upper cabinets. So there's going to be upper cabinets that go along this right here that will help fill both probably storage for kitchen goods as well as potentially even clothes. And then on the left-hand side or the driver's side, I'm going to run cabinets all the way from the front, probably to somewhere in about here so that it's not in the headspace of the upper bunk. So I need to build those next and get those framed in. And once that's in, then I can actually start doing the walls. But the big thing right now, the next step is I got to paint. It's like paint fest, so I got to basically prime all of the boards for the walls and then prime all of this bare wood with the mold and mildew resistant paint. So the next step for that is really just getting that painting going, and once that's done and I can start let that dry, then I'll actually start working on the upper cabinets, probably on this side first, because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to figure that all out in terms of getting it all secured into the wall. But hopefully that'll go fairly well, and we'll have space, those cabinets up. I'm not sure how long that's going to take me, but that's the next step. So a lot of painting, and then while that's drying, finishing these upper cabinets. And once that's in, then I'll start putting the walls in. And once the walls are mostly in, then I can put the floor in and start hooking up electrical for a bunch of the stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Again, really happy with how these bunks turned out. And I guess that's about it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for paying attention. Appreciate it.